fans here fired up as usual at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
The first down run picks up 8, so now it's second and a couple. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Third and short. Purdy. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Eagles nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's what...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Jordan Watkins is deep for San Francisco. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Niners offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll give this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Evans. A pick up there of 19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
49er, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the 49er first down. First and
So, Mike,
10
you know
at the
by now my
38-yard
philosophy
line.
on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is left side and caught by Evans. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not out. Going to lose a yard.
He was brought down by
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 41 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Watch out! 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Purdy now on 2nd down. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
It's set. 18, watch out! Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That's complete to big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
The 49er.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Get set. A 1st down throw for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Here's Purdy again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again is Purdy. It's complete to Evans. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining. Halftime. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Purdy going to put it up again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Purdy moving quickly, trying to get his guys to the line.
7 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7.
Eagles 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you. Back on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts First and 10. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Now the screen set up for Barkley. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taken in by Dotson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Eagles 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's James. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Niners offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Down the field, it's Evans. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
40-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the 49er.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. Training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's it. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Complete to Pearson. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get set, get set. 18, 18.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18, watch out.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And the Niners are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Get set, get set. Run around. Up.
James will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. Down down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Eagles 21.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's James. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 49ers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. And he was... unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Get set! Get set! 18!
Here's a handoff to James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down by Nolan Smith. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. They had a That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
It's it.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, 49.
13 yards on the play.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31.
From 31. Here is 2nd down and 7.
It's it.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing again is Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
All the way down inside the 5.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's it. Watch out.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Eagles, 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he'll run it. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Don't touch it.
First and 10 at the
Dotson, the man in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 2 yards
From the
on
35,
pickup.
here's second and 8.
Ready, set. I know you want it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa, gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Ready, set.
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Dallas Goddard.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. The 49ers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. First and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
On the ground, it's James. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Get set. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It was comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
Ready, set.
Hurts to throw. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Here's first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
First tight end motioning left. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now on second and long. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Dre, set. On anyone.
Here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now they face 3rd down and 7.
No touch that. No.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
No touch that.
They'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Checking this one down to James. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Try and run here with James. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Get set.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Watch out.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.